Hello, Luis. A week or so ago you asked, Tyrant Guard when? So, Tyrant Guard now! Placeholder text until I figure out something interesting or profoundly sounding to extend the intro to the usual 20 to 30 seconds. Mission 1. Score 7 hits with the Tyrant Guard in one turn. This mission is probably best done in a legendary release event stage against Chaos, as it functionally requires either bringing Thoriad and a perfect situation to hit 3 enemies with Clobsters active, or bringing Trajan and hitting 2 enemies. Alternatively, you may be able to complete the mission in some of the guild raids, or more realistically, in the arena.
The first mission of the Tyrant Guard's Mythic journey is for it to score 7 hits in one turn, which may be possible in this arena, and if the enemies do not cooperate on turn 1, I will just transition straight into mission 2 to deal 6000 damage with it in one turn. So I need to line up all the enemies so that the Clobster can attack 3 of them in the same turn with its active. And well, I think the Spore will need to land correctly for that because of the differences in speed of the enemies. And actually this can work. Now, if Thoriad can kill the Spore and survive being silver 1, and this Spore explodes for a crap load of damage. Great. So it has 2000 HP. Thoriad has 2 hits. Okay, will he be able to overkill it? Yeah, with Ragnar if he will. Good. So boom, the Spore is gone. And now the Clobster, using its active at Abaddon, will score 3 hits on Abaddon, 2 hits on Karn, and 2 hits on Dante for a total of 7, completing the mission. And now I just need to finacle a victory, which isn't exactly gonna be easy. So I will destroy Karn. What? Why is the game not reacting? There, that's Karn destroyed. And now I'm gonna do this. And this. And this. And I need to block off Karrion from killing my whole team. So yeah, anybody else thinking that Mephiston and Dante are a little overpowered? There, and I want to end the fight. Okay, never mind, I'm gonna end it like this. There. Oh wait, Karrion survived. I thought he died. Oh, that's awkward. There. So now the fight is ended, and that's one of the many ways you can complete the first Clobster's mission in the arena. Moving on.
Mission 2. Deal 6000 damage with the Tyrant Guard in one turn. This looks like another arena mission, but unlike the previous one, this should be rather easy to complete with a full support team. Just bring Ragnar and Galgords, Vitruvius, Thoriad, Trajan or Anshi, and 2 other heroes who can carry the fight, and you should be fine.
The second Tyrant Guard's Mythic Journey mission is for it to deal 6000 damage in one turn, and hopefully this arena will work for it. My preferred target would probably be Karn or Galgords, but it sorta depends on who is available with their respective mobilities. So I think I'm gonna park the Clobster here, Vitruvius here, where he should be in the shade, and that's pretty much all the way I can move now. Also gonna drop the spore here, because why not? Okay, good. The Tyrant Guard can reach Galgords, so I will debuff Galgords with Vitruvius, use Ragnar's active, and this is looking good. If Tyrant Guard crits, Galgords should deal enough damage, so 7600, let's say. If I get him to below 1600 HP, the mission is complete with a normal attack. Boom, crit, dead, mission complete. Very nice. Now, the rest of the positioning here is rather unfortunate. So I'm gonna hopefully... never mind, I was hoping that would kill Karian. Well, not all is lost. This should have killed Ragnar, but his trait said Blolk. This will hopefully kill Karn and Ragnar. Good. And now I think I should be reasonably safe. Just hope that Bellator will not do exactly that, because I no longer have Mephiston to kill the Gravis wearers easily. Oh well. Good. The spore I shall not worry about. There, no crits from Ragnar as usual. Now the BBs don't really deal all that much damage, but I'm not gonna risk it, so I will drop the spores. And so will the AI, great. That might be one kill, that is the next kill, good, and some baiting out of spores with spores. There, and that's the arena cleared, and well, that's how you can rather easily, if you find the right team on the right map, and this took 2 or 3 arenas to actually find a viable one. And I forgot how the sentence went, so yeah, moving on.
Mission 3. Defeat 100 enemies with the Tyrant Guard. This is one of those missions that make me do terrible things to a voodoo doll with Snowprick logo for a face, because Tyranids do not have a campaign available to enter for at least 60% of the time. As such, your best bet will probably be 3 or so low difficulty Xenos onslaughts with Hollan doing his best to keep the Clobster alive, and Clobster Clobstering everything. But if you are like me and like cheese and can run the Tau campaign event, you may want to visit Shossil, and bring a pencil and a piece of paper to mark down the kills.
The third mission of the Tyrant Guard's Mythic journey is for it to defeat 100 enemies, and I think that can be cheesed here in the Shossil's stage of the Tau campaign event. I'm at the standard difficulty to make all this easier. So I'm gonna start by bringing the Tyrant Guard here and the Neurothrope close to it, so that the Tyrant Guard goes into the defensive mode. Then I will continue by killing this fire-cased warrior, and I'll put some pepper on this one as well. Nice, the kill will be useful. Shossil seems to be reliably going for Hollan, and that's fine, even though it will get Hollan killed with the rocket. Then I think the best move is to kill these two fire-cased warriors with Jud's active, or try to, because RNG said fuck you. I'm gonna do this and use the Clobster's active to clear out the drones, hopefully. Good, that's all the trash gone. And now I need to push Chaussel into the corner, which is a bit tricky. He does like to kill Hollan. So I will destroy the drone like this. Then I will put Clobster here, there. I think that Chaussel will want to kill Isaac, there, so this should be reasonably safe. And I want Hollan here, I think, so that Chaussel can only attack at range from this hex, so he will move north. There, perfect. So now Isaac and Hollan both died. And I want to keep spawning drones. So I will do this and this and heal the Tyrant Guard while also moving the Neurothrope close. There. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I need to push Chaussel all the way into the corner. There, move Jut away. Like this, Chaussel will be able to attack something. Ah, nice, and he goes for Hollan because he a dick. Okay, so kill the drone. Tank with the Neurothrope and force Chaussel to melee. Now I'm gonna put the Tyrant Guard back. There, so that Hollan is protected by the Tyrant Guard. And this way I should be able to heal Isaac. Okay, this is gonna work. That's a kill. Now I'm gonna heal Hollan and block off Chaussel from scoring a ranged attack. There. And now I'm kinda gonna oscillate in these positions to keep Chaussel spawning drones. There, there, there. Occasionally you may need to take an extra turn, I guess, if Shossil decides to switch up his targets, but it looks like I have reached an equilibrium where he will go for Hollan, who can keep himself topped off, and the Tyrant Guard will be able to score the kills reliably. So you do this only roughly 100 times and you will complete the mission in just 6 energy, which I think is a great deal and a beautiful cheese, even though it's gonna be a certified pain in the ass. And with that, I think I have demonstrated it sufficiently, so I'm just gonna finish the stage and move on.
Mission 4. Defeat 3 enemies that have the neuroparasite on them with the Tyrant Guard in one turn. This mission also kinda sucks, at least if you don't quite have your Clobster built to a level similar to your Neurothrope, because while it's technically easy to complete in Onslaught, you need the enemies to survive being neurojazzed on, but then be finishable off with the Clobsters active. As such, you may want to take advantage of the Tau campaign event capping your heroes, and do the mission there instead. Oh, and don't forget to remove your Nerdogan's crit gear.
The fourth mission of the Tyrant Guard's Mythic journey requires it to defeat 3 enemies under the effect of the neuroparasite in one turn, and I think that should be doable here in the stage 3 of the Tau campaign event, with the Voxcasters providing infinite Cadians. Now, I am bringing Hollan for healing, the Neurothrope for the obviously needed Neuroparasite, and the Patermine and Parasite of Mortrax, because I don't want any uncontrollable damage from summons, from Judd, and all that kinda good stuff. And let's see if I can make it work this time. So I'm gonna pre-heal the Neurothrope and position like this. That will cause my heroes to be the global target of the airstrike, but for the most part that can be avoided now while they are busy dealing with the pre-positioned gene cultists. So I'm gonna duck like this and should be fine. There. Hollan didn't die this time, that's a good sign. So I'm gonna reform the wall and start producing neuroparasite stacks. And there. Okay, that's 2 neuroparasites. Boop. Okay, that's still 2 neuroparasites, just in different hexes, but at least one of them is now adjacent to the Clobster, which is a good sign. Okay, that's not something I exactly expected, and it will be a problem. Maybe not as much of one as it looks like though. I just need one more parasite adjacent to the Clobster, and oh, perfect, I got 2. So now it's all about the Clobster being able to get rid of these 3 units with its active. Boom, and nice, it failed, not enough damage. And not even the battle fatigue procced, which, well, sucks. But you can technically retry. So now I just need Clobster to battle fatigue the remaining enemies with the neuroparasite. And to help things even more, if you have a situation like this where you have two enemies adjacent to the Clobster with the neuroparasite and need to reliably hit just one, you can use the Neurothrope's active to put the neuroparasite on just one enemy. There. Looks like scoring the overkill with the Tyrant Guard is gonna be a problem. So, good times. There. Okay, now there are even 4 other units that the Tyrant Guard could scare. He got one. Boop. Sure, why not? Ah! 1 out of the 2 needed. And at least you can technically do more than just 1 attempt every fight. And I think I'm actually not gonna attack this turn, because the Neurothrope's splash shouldn't kill the softened up Cadians. Never mind. Okay, lesson learned. So the middle one has the best odds of doing this, and with 3 other targets I'm gonna try. Boom. Just 1 battle fatigue. Let's try again. Boom. Nope, just 1 again. The game be trolling me. Boop, boop. Nice. And that's finally the mission done. So yeah, this can be done reliably in this stage, apparently, but it's gonna take some time. And now, because I'm mad at them, I'm just gonna nuke the fuck out of their asses. So that's that. How does the Parasite of Vortex work again? I don't think I can make it work. Oh, come on. Of course, step on the decoy, why not? So frustrating, right? But I think I can get a few swarms out of this. There. I don't play the Tyranids and Genestealers much, other than the Genestealers in the Guild War, and I think most of the Tyranids suck. Well, except for their utility uses, so I'm not really familiar with the mechanics, the positioning, the tricks of the trade, and I frankly don't really care. And yes, I'm just fishing for the deal length now, so sorry about that, but I'm not really sorry about that. There. All hail the Neurothrope being a ranged unit. That's the stage cleared, and I think I can, with clean conscience, move on.
Mission 5. Deal 100,000 damage with the Tyrant Guard. Why shitbricks? Just why? Well, the answer obviously is because fuck the tacticians. Shitbricks circa 2025 colorized. This mission is probably well progressed by Third Link in Xenos Onslaught with Hollan keeping the Clobster up and Rivas and Aleph providing emotional tanking support, while Eldrion provides some actual oomph to the Clobster. Alternatively, and definitely more cheesily, spawning infinite Cadians in the Tau CE Stage 3 is truly devious, and since I coincidentally covered that in Practical 4, I'm gonna move on to the conclusion now. And that's what I think are the best ways to go about completing the Tyrant Guard's mythic journey. The Clobster itself is a great support hero for LRE tracks with piercing and physical damage, or low maximum hit count or no range requirements by virtue of providing what is probably the best damage mitigation in the game, with only Sibyl Divine coming close. While her passive reduces damage taken by a lower flat amount, Clobsters will often be capped by the percentage rather than by its flat number potential, but unlike Sibyl, Clobster protects itself as well. And with that, I think I said everything of any value, and probably many things of no value, so it's time to end this video. Thank you for watching, Tactician, I hope it helped or amused you, and I'm making myself scarce. Kaurin, out!